Welcome to Music Over Matter. Today we are discussing the Sao Paulo concert from The Weeknd, obviously. If you watch the channel at all, you know I believe The Weeknd's the GOAT. We're going to first discuss overall notes from the concert, but the main part of this video is just going to be our first thoughts on the new songs from Hurry Up Tomorrow. Just as a disclaimer, he's going to perform the song different than it actually sounds in real life or on streaming. So our opinions when the album actually comes out may change. What were your first thoughts on the concert?
I mean, overall, it was just an amazing concert. The visuals were top notch. I mean, his vocals, he doesn't miss ever. I wasn't expecting anything less than what he did. Song transitions, remix of songs. So like added intros or added synths and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's nobody that performs quite like The Weeknd. But yeah, like you mentioned, the visuals insane. The shadow banging right at the beginning, we'll get to that. It was one of the new songs. The burning up in the Phoenix later, we'll get to that as well. I also just want to shout out the crowd at Brazil. That might have been the best crowd I've ever heard for a concert. There was parts where you would hear them singing over The Weeknd. Like, it was insane. That was nuts. Just one little piece I want to mention with songs that we already heard was him singing Escape from LA over the How Do I Make You Love Me beat. That was insane.
Yeah.
That was something I didn't know I needed or didn't think would even work, considering the songs are so different, but man, did it work. That was awesome. All right, let's get to the Hurry Up Tomorrow. I don't believe he played every song, but damn, we heard a lot of songs.
Yeah, I mean, he played 9 and then
9 new songs.
9 new songs plus one of them might be a Carti song.
The Anita song might be, I'm assuming that is a Weeknd song, but considering the name, that might be an Anita song.
Yeah, or it was literally just made for,
Just for the
the
concert.
show. There's minimum 7.
At least 7 songs,
least 7.
yeah. So let's get going. First song that we heard, we do have the official track list. There was a paper of the set list, so we know the official names of the tracks, or at least the tracks, the names of the tracks at the moment. Like right now, the last track, Hurry Up Tomorrow, is actually named In Heaven.
Yeah.
But I could see it being named Hurry Up Tomorrow because there needs to be a title track. All right, let's get going. The first track was The Crowd.
It was a pretty good starter, very grand and synthy, and then it like developed very well.
Yeah, there was like 2 halves of the track, like visually. It started with the tower on the screen in the back with the blue clouds, right? And then it evolved into, I guess, the Weeknd silhouette, like being in the glass behind him, like banging on the screen. So it was like almost 2 halves of the track, and it got really dark. I think that was the song. I'm also forgetting the songs. Like, it's hard to remember the songs without the title in front of you and shit. I think this was a song about him wanting to be alone. This track I remember being very dark. I don't know if that will be the intro to the album. Not sure. I did like that song. The visuals did take the cake for that song for me though. The second track was Wake Me Up. This was the track with the eye in the background, which was mildly creepy, but...
Oh, I thought that was sick as hell.
Oh, I thought it was cool, but it's like mildly disturbing, but...
A little. And then it like turns into like a kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
Which was really cool. It was also another pretty good track.
This was by far my favorite track.
Oh, really?
This shit was so good.
Okay.
The hook on this song, oh my god.
Yeah,
dude.
true. Just an illusion and then like...
Yeah, wake me up. Oh my god.
That
That shit's gonna be so good. You'll see throughout this, and if you've watched this channel, you know that I'm not a huge fan of a certain pop side of The Weeknd. There's pop Weeknd, and then there's pop Weeknd. Like there's like a separate, like Starboy, for example. That's pop Weeknd, but I love Starboy. But then there's songs like Scared to Live, In Your Eyes, pop Weeknd that I'm not a fan of at all. This song falls in that Starboy range for me. I completely forgot, by the way, that song samples Thriller. So I forgot about that, yeah.
Oh shit.
Next was a cult favorite, Take Me to LA, or Take Me Back to LA, whatever the end track name's gonna be.
This is actually my least favorite.
I agree.
I think it's the most boring song, and the beat isn't like, it's nothing special. It kind of sounds like After Hours almost.
Yeah, and he's singing on here, but it's uninspiring singing. Who knows? I feel like when I was hearing this song, I was like, this song kind of is ass. But that could be live.
Yeah.
That could be a song that on streaming will sound incredible. The only thing I wrote for Take Me to LA, there was an interesting melody on it. I did like the way the hook progressed. It's that pop, but it's a dark message. So that's why it might grow on me, because that's like Starboy. If you're enjoying our discussion on the Weeknd concert so far, be sure to scroll down and hit that subscribe button for us for more hip hop related content. And let's get back to it. Actually, I lied. Take Me to LA was not my least favorite. The next song is Dancing in the Flames. This is my least favorite.
This is my favorite.
People are going to get so pissed at me for that shit.
This is my favorite.
Most people's favorite is Dance. People are like, I can't wait for Dancing in the Flames. I'm like, bro, this shit's ass.
What?
To me, this is the essence of pop Weeknd. And again, this might change.
Remember when Lesson Zero came out? People are like, oh, this is the next sound the Weeknd's going with. But this song kind of reminds me of Lesson Zero.
Yeah.
Do you like Lesson Zero?
Not really.
Oh, that's like one of my favorite.
Yeah, so that's just like,
okay.
That's the sound. Like, there's a specific sound there.
Okay.
I don't like it that much. That brings me to another point I want to mention about this album. This is way darker than I was expecting for this last album. I was expecting After Hours, .fm. Okay, he's doing the third one. It's going to be a lot of Less Than Zero type songs. Like, it's going to be, oh, I made it to heaven, you know, life is good or whatever. But no, this one's like, yeah, so I failed.
This has a lot of rebirth elements. I can see him thinking of Rebirth as being like super dark.
Yeah.
Because I mean, later on we talked about it earlier, which was the Phoenix.
Next gets into like the most surprising part of the concert to me, which was him doing Till I Bleed Out, overlapping with Fiend. That shit was weird, hard as hell. That goes into the Carti song, which was Timeless Timing.
We assume it's going to be on Carti.
There is,
I know.
It's 100% on Carti.
Because, I mean, even the Weeknd's part, the Weeknd in his own music doesn't rap that much. On features, he does. Damn, it's good. I love that song. Carti, his vocal inflections, him moving from normal to baby to deep. Sorry.
Baby. Yeah, I think that song's gonna kick ass when it comes out. Next, we have the Anita song. See, this is where it comes in. I don't think this is on the project. I think this was either Anita's song or it is for that concert only, because there wasn't like a verse or anything. It was more just like vocals.
Yeah.
Like just mindless vocals with like the crazy beats and shit. I don't know. And it didn't sound like the other songs. Like, so I don't know. Let's just move on. This is the song that I think everyone's forgotten about, which is Regular. This was the one that really stood out to me because of the visuals of the house burning and the Phoenix. This one, he's talking about his legacy. There's an insane buildup. This shit reminds me of like a movie trailer, this song.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
This song is going to be nuts when it comes out, because you can't hear it on here, but I know the drop is going to be nuts when it officially releases.
Yeah, it sounded really good. Okay, next we have Runway or Runaway.
Yeah, I don't know. On the official set list, it said Runway, but I'm like, it has to be a typo.
This is one of my favorites too.
Yeah, this one was really sad. And it's really weird if you're watching him perform it. Like, this song obviously like means something to him, because like he was like really sad performing this song. Like, you can see him. It's really weird.
Okay, I'll have to rewatch that.
If you rewatch it, you're like, holy shit, dude, he's like breaking down. This is a song with the acoustic guitar too. Tell me if I'm wrong. The last time we heard him over an acoustic guitar was Shameless.
This song is, I'll have to go re-listen to it, because the atmosphere was like,
yeah, I'm trying to
really
think.
heavy too.
Yeah, this song is definitely going to be the saddest on the project. See, it's hard to say that, because it's like, did he perform all the more upbeat ones because he couldn't perform the sad ones or something? I don't know. I don't see him going sadder than this. And then finally we have In Heaven, or I believe it's going to be called Hurry Up Tomorrow.
I think it's a really good song.
See, this is where it comes in, right? He did to the outro of the concert, and the crowd is the intro. I could see this being the intro of the album. It has like intro vibes, where the Weeknd's not like, he doesn't have a verse. It's just like vocals, the same way like .fm was.
The pre-song to the album to build atmosphere, and then the second song is actually like the first one.
Yeah, the same way it was .fm into Gasoline type shit. Like, it was just the build up, but it's a title track that works because it's like building that atmosphere. So I could see it happening. So that sums up the concert. The Weeknd is going to break so many records with this album. It's going to be ridiculous.
And it's gonna be a good ass album.
Yeah, I'm hyped for it. Hard for me to say like where it's gonna rank in the trilogy at this point. Obviously, of course, it's the weekend. He could drop like literal dog shit, and I still listen to it. I think
He'd still eat that shit up.
Yeah. Let us know what you thought of the concert, what your favorite song was that you heard. Wake Me Up is in my head like crazy. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Be sure to subscribe for when this album drops. It's going to be in the next 2 months, dude. It's going to be in October. I can almost guarantee it. And we'll see you in the next one.